Yeah, it's leather. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Will and I'm here today to give you guys my initial thoughts on the Craft Holsters leather holster. So why am I talking about a leather holster? First of all, I need to make it clear that this isn't a full review yet. I haven't had the holster long enough to give it a full review, but these are my first impressions of it. Full disclosure, Craft did reach out to me and ask if I would be willing to review one of their products. And when they reached out, I took a look at their website. Their stuff looked like it was quality, and I wanted to try it out and see if their product was good and bring that information to you guys. So they did send me the holster for free. I didn't have to pay for this, and you guys can do with that information what you will. I'm still going to be honest about it completely, and I told them that up front in my emails back and forth with them. That being said, yeah, it's a leather holster. I have technically two other leather holsters. One of them I inherited with this gun from my great-grandfather. So I've only bought one leather holster in my life. And I'm not a huge leather guy. I like leather in terms of how it looks. It's really classy looking, especially if you're dressed up. Throw a nice wheel gun or a 1911 or something classy in it if you want to just feel fancy that day. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. But leather holsters have been around for a long time. And obviously, leather holsters can be good holsters. They can do, what they're intended to do. So there's nothing wrong with leather. It's just not really my bag. That being said, this holster, when I first got it, definitely felt like a quality holster. It's nice, stiff leather. It's a little looser here on the edges around where the belt goes and the belt loops, but where the pistol actually goes is formed very well. It stays nice and open even if I squeeze on it a little bit. Obviously this is an outside the waistband holster as well, so you don't have to worry about drawing your pistol and not being able to get it back in because your belt's compressing it. That being said, the craftsmanship looks really well done. The edges are very nice. The stitching looks to be pretty good. I've been carrying it around a little bit. I mean, you can probably see belt loops are a little bit bent there. Been carrying it around actually using Mrs. Country's core belt because I don't have a leather belt. But and it's held the gun just fine. In fact, when I carry this gun in this holster, I forget that I have it on me. It just sits there just behind the 3 o'clock on my belt, and it kind of disappears. So far, the draw practice I've done with it has gone very well. It's held the gun very securely, sitting down, getting up, in vehicles, going around town, things like that. So at this point, I actually really kind of like this holster. I specifically picked this one with this color for this gun. This is used to be my great-grandfather's Colt Detective Special back in the day, 6-shot 38. I've got a review on it. It's actually the first video I ever did on YouTube. But I picked it because I figured older gun, kind of a classier gun, even though it's got some age and wear marks on it, deserved a nice leather holster. And also the color that I chose, which they have multiple color options on their site. The color I chose, I think, goes very well with the look as well. So I figured if I'm going to do a leather holster, I might as well get it for a gun that I want to, carry in a leather holster. That being said, I will have a full review on this. It'll probably be several months from now. But as of right now, I'm impressed. I'm liking it. You can see here how the gun sits in it. A little bit of the trigger guard on the back is exposed, but the trigger itself is fully covered. I can't get a finger in there to get to the trigger. They did also, I didn't ask for this, but they added my channel initials on there. They inlaid that. They do have the capability of doing gold press inlay like that for initials and names and things like that. You just have to tell them what you want, and they can tell you if it's possible or not. But I thought that was a really nice touch. They didn't tell me they were going to do that, and then I opened the box and pulled it out to see that. That was the first thing I noticed actually, was the initials, and I thought that was really cool. So yeah, I'll have a link pinned in the first comment because I can't actually put the link in the description of the video. But I'll have a link to Craft so you guys can go check out the different kinds of holsters and options that they offer and see if there's something there that you're looking for, especially if you're interested in a leather holster. And look for the full review to come out hopefully sometime in the next year, but probably not for the next several months. Something else I'll tell you about Craft, just so you're aware, because this does matter to some people. They're a European-based company, so based out of Europe. That's where they make all their holsters. They use the actual blue guns. They don't use real guns to make the holsters, but it fits the gun very well, so I'm not too worried about that part of it. And they have a sister company named Falco. So you guys hear maybe you can see the stamping on the back with the names. They have a sister company that also does some of the work for them as well, and I'll have the link to that company as well in the pinned comment, so you guys can check them out as well. That being said, doesn't matter to me that they're a European-based company. Honestly, anybody that's making a quality product to support those who want to own and carry and use guns, it's fine with me. I don't care where they come from as long as it's a quality product. But that's just my opinion. Other than that, guys, quick video, not a full review by any stretch of the imagination, but I did want to get at least the initial impressions and my initial thoughts out on this, and kind of thank the guys at Craft for sending this to me, and for telling me that, for understanding that if I find something bad about this holster, you guys will know. If it loosens up very quickly and easily, and doesn't last more than a year or two at minimum with its retention, I'll let you guys know. If the stitching falls apart, I'll let you know. Other than that, I'm going to give you the positive and the negative, the good and the bad on anything I review. That being said, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you guys have any questions, please just post those down in the comments below, or you can send me an email or a DM. That stuff will be here on the screen and in the description of the video as well. And yeah, really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Y'all take it easy, roll tide, and I'll see you later.